Hello, here we are. It's Lunch and Learn on
Hi, everyone.
Wednesday, March 10th. Oh my gosh, March 10th. It is already. Uh, my name is Melinda Pearson. I am here with my beautiful sister. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Yes, I'm Krista Kuning, and Melinda and I have been doing this great life of Mary Kay for over 25 years apiece now, so it's pretty exciting. We're so glad you're with us. Be sure to let us know you're on because we want to know.
Yes, comment below. I know most of you know who we are, but we got to introduce ourselves every time. I see these talk shows and they always introduce who they are, right? Um, I
Right.
I wanted to just jump right in and say, oh my gosh, it's been a year since we have been doing our virtual online events, Lunch and Learn. I think we started a year ago, maybe in the next 2 weeks, because Krista, this morning I got an email from Zoom to renew my annual
Oh my
Zoom
gosh.
thing.
Wow.
So that means that's coming up next week is when I started it.
Yes.
So it'll
Yes.
automatically renew next week. And I thought that's where it all started. We jumped right in,
We
and
did.
I know we had a few weeks that we took off in there over the holidays, and we've had a few that we haven't done, but we've done at least 40 lunch and learns over this last year.
Wow.
I would say we probably more closer to 45 because we didn't miss very many weeks.
We
So
didn't. You're
um,
right.
we know we
Love
were
it.
gone last week. We were in Kansas City, actually Excelsior Springs. If you need a girlfriend's trip, a girlfriend's getaway, I'm just going to give a plug and a referral for the Elms Resort and Spa in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Wow, wow, wow. It was phenomenal. The food was great. The accommodations were great. The people we were with, of course, were great. I don't know about that for you, but I would totally encourage you to get away there. So, we're going to do contouring made simple today. We've got some great tips and techniques that we'd love to share with you. I see we've got a couple of women joining us. Teresa, yay, good afternoon. And Heather
Yes.
Meyer, welcome, welcome. We're excited to see you on today. We know that. It's Mega March and we've got fun things that are happening. So we want to make sure you let us know you're on, you participate, you comment, and that you are filling out the opinion poll, the Google poll, right after this event so that we can get you in our drawing that we will do on April 2nd. I think I said April 2nd. I don't think I did it on April Fool's Day.
Right.
We didn't want to have any tricks on that day,
Yeah, that Friday is the second, right? I think. Easter's on the
Um,
4th.
Yes. Oh, I was thinking that actually that it was the Saturday. So that's why I think I said April 1st was because I was thinking that was Sunday. But actually, you're right. March 31st is a Wednesday. So that Friday, April 2nd. I think we'll do it on Friday, April 2nd.
Yeah, that'll give us
Uh,
a little time to compile all the entries because it's a mega month and we gave away over 400 in retail products last month and we know it's going to be this month. So might take a little more time to get and make sure everybody's in the drawing. So don't forget to do that. And do please let us know you're on. We're so excited. So
yes,
we're
exactly.
glad you're watching with us today.
We plan to give away more than $400 this month,
Right,
right?
right.
So
Yes.
it's mega, mega, mega for sure. So, okay. So let's talk about contouring. Krista is going to do that for us today. We're going to demonstrate on her lovely face and she's going to show you how simple it is. And then I think what we'll do is we'll come back around and do some specifics for your face shape. Should we do it that way, Krista? And then some other
Sure.
options because
Yeah,
what
and while we're
she's
showing those specifics, I might have to put my eyes on because I didn't put anything on so you could see other than my foundation. Because with these great sticks, you do it after your foundation, which makes it even more simple. And that's what we're all about, simple solutions to make your day easy, flawless, and you look amazing. So
Yeah, these are the bomb
they
for
are.
sure. I ordered extra of them. They were limited edition, special edition. I can't remember which. I know that they are not on in the lookbook at this point, so they're not a featured item. You're gonna have to hope that your consultant, if she's Krista or I, we've got them. If
Fall or
not,
holiday, I can't remember which one they were in.
Yeah, if not, if she doesn't have them, we're going to give you some other options on how you can make that work.
Yes.
Because we've got some other great options. This just happens
Yes.
to be so simple. It's
Yeah.
like contouring like never before. And absolutely, you can put your eyes on while we're doing the other. This is the book that they were featured in. It was the winter edition
Winter.
of
Okay.
our lookbook. You can see right back here. It's
Mm-hmm.
the limited edition Mary Kay contouring stick. Comes in Get Sculpted 1 and Get Sculpted 2. One's a little darker than the other one. And then there was a highlighting stick in there. But truthfully, I don't use the highlighting stick much. But I do really love this. And I think even National Sales Director Cindy Williams, wasn't she talking about that she's using it as an eye color?
Yes. Some people are using it as eyeliner, and
yeah, I can't. Can you
I think
see
the
it?
possibility, yeah, I
It's
think the
just a
possibilities are endless, and it
yeah.
blends so beautifully. So
I'm kind of backwards on my hand there. I didn't do that quite right. So you can see how easy it draws.
yeah,
And then you're just going to blend it out.
yeah.
That's like,
I just even use my fingers.
right. That's like pat your stomach and rub your head.
Yes, when you're online and it's backwards and all the
right.
things.
Because it's not a mirrored reflection of
Right.
or is it? Yeah, it's not mirrored. So
Right.
this right here is in my right hand. And like normally
I always want to put my hair behind my ear, and I always go to the wrong side. So,
yes. Yeah. So
good.
like I said, pat your head and rub your tummy. Remember that when you were kindergartners, you had to do that?
I
couldn't do it then.
do.
I still can't do it today. So yeah, so you use your finger to blend it out.
I do.
Oh, interesting. I love our little brush.
That's
I
great.
apologize. This is my well-used brush. I grabbed it from my bathroom before we went on. It is definitely time for Melinda to wash this up. You should do that daily with your foundation brush, my friends. But truth be known, I don't get that done every single day.
It is the real world, right? Real talk with Melinda and Krista.
That's exactly. So okay, so
while with M and K.
She's gonna get M and K. That was so fun. Krista figured that out last week. Did you guys know that we're M and K? MK.
Yeah.
Only took us 25 years to connect that dot.
Okay.
So all right. So this stick this is the Get Sculpted one, and here's the cool thing. It's retractable.
Yes.
Like it rolls up and rolls down. That's so great. That's so great.
It is so great.
So awesome. All right. So you're gonna just talk about what you're gonna do while you're putting it on, or you
I can, you can. I actually just kind of pull in my cheek a little bit so that I can kind of define where that bone is, because you want to what do they say? The most appealing face shape to the eye is the oval face shape. So part of why we contour is to give that symmetrical line and to just take a little of the roundness, whatever, off. I don't know. So I just kind of put a little thin line right in here on both sides.
And Krista has put her
dashes or whatever, but I just draw lines.
She's already applied her foundation. So that's the piece that you need to know. Sometimes when you contour, you're going to do it before your foundation, particularly if you're contouring with a darker shade of foundation, which is really common to do, or a concealer. Our concealers will work really well. I didn't grab those, but our concealers would work for you to contour with if you use the darker shade, a shade or two darker than your the correct shade that you would want to conceal with. Same thing with the foundation. You'd probably use like 2 shades darker than your skin tone in order to get it. So you can see that right there. She's getting that definition on there, and she's just blending it out with her finger. I like to just kind of come along and I put it on, and then I just take it and just take my little blending brush and just blend it out right in here. I didn't bring a mirror, but I probably could do it. When I turn my head like that, the light catches me weird.
Yeah, probably. Then I put just a little on my forehead, right here and right here, to kind of smooth that space out a little bit. And that always just blends pretty darn easy. My face is a little shiny because I just put a little powder on.
Yeah, you'd put your powder on after to set it. your translucent powder.
Now I'm a luminous girl because I'm dry, so right in there. Okay, and then the other place that I do is just right along your jawline. And that, of course, you want to be really, you want to blend really well. So see how I marked that
Yes.
on my face? Then you're just going to blend that right along there because then that defines and gives you a, I guess, just definition of there where your face should end.
Right. Well, it just creates the depth and the definition. So like,
Right.
so it defined your jawline.
Right.
Yes. And
Yeah.
it's the beauty industry's best kept secrets. I was just looking at our catalog here that we'll show you. I can show you a picture. I know we're going to show some things on there, but this is the picture. You
Yeah.
can see the pink dots are where they're suggesting the highlighter, that she would use the highlighter on this model. But then you can see the brown dots there on her jawline and under just where
Yeah.
Krista put it. And then this model, you can see she's got it all along the top of her. Pat your
Yep,
head.
you're right. You're
all,
right.
all
Along her
along
forehead.
her forehead. And then she even has it the same places where Krista put it, down along her jaw and on her cheek. So
Yeah.
and you just blend it out and it's super easy. And it wears
So
really
easy.
well. It doesn't rub off. It doesn't.
No, not at all. So then as Melinda, we're going to pop and share our screen and show you the different face shades and where you can put it. And while we're doing that, I might just put a little of my blush on and the rest so then you can see how that further defines and gives you that.
Actually, before you go to that, let me show you this. So this right here is another option. We've got our contour powders in the Chroma Fusion Latte and what's the other one called? Chocolate? Cocoa. I think it's cocoa. These two up here are highlight colors. You can to do the same thing with the highlight stick and these powders. Now, if you're going to use these powders, same thing. I would do the same thing with have my foundation on and then put them on top. I would do the same kind of thing. I actually, with mine, I think I set my foundation with my translucent powder first so that it gives a little bit of a barrier. It's a little bit easier to blend and then do these two. And you just are going to blend these out really well. And when I've used these, I actually put a little more translucent powder on over the top of it. I put my concealer, my contouring powder on, and then a cheek color. And then I come back with my big fluffy powder brush and I blend it out with some translucent powder so it makes it so it's more blended. You know, when you're using a powder or you're using a different contouring, that's the other key is you want to blend it so it doesn't look like this stark line on your face. You don't want people to come up to you and say, "What's on your face? Like, do you got some mud on your face?"
Yes, that would not be the goal.
That is not the look that we're going for. That's not what we're doing. You can also contour with bronzers. And these happen to be our limited edition bronzers. Again, your consultant, if it's me or Krista, we've ordered extras of these because this is one of our best bronzers we've had in a really long time. Again, they were limited edition. So that's one of the benefits of having a consultant is she's going to forecast and think about you in the future of what you're going to need. So if it's limited edition, she's going to try to project how many more she's going to need before the company launches something else that's great. Because we always do come out with some things, but I will say this bronzer is the best one we've had since the bronzing beads. And oh, if Mary Kay could only bring back the bronzing beads, we would all be doing happy dances. But you can absolutely contour with a bronzer and put it in the same places where Krista's like what Krista's showing you. So, okay, let's flip to that page if you can while you're doing that. You can see Krista's got her cheek color on now. It's pretty.
Thank you.
And this, what she's going to go to is our resources. One of the things that, we're always, when we come on here and we're always talking about that we are hiring, we are looking for people that want to represent our company. And one of the things that I think is important that you should know is we have all the tools to support us. You don't have to be the expert and know everything. We learned it just like you. Of course, Krista and I have been doing this for a really long time. So we have a lot of education, and I would say we are absolutely experts. But every time something new is launched, we have to learn it too, just like everyone does. And Mary Kay gives us all of the support tools that we need to give us that information so that we can take it out to our consumers or you. So this page right here, this shows where you would want to put the shades that your contour when you are wanting to contour your skin when you have a round face. So this is kind of what Krista did. She can see when you look at that, I wanted to point, but my pointer, I'm pointing at my screen. You can't see that. That's okay. No, it's all right.
My cursor?
Yeah. So if you look at that, like where she's got it up at the forehead on her foreheads, and in the middle, that light that they've got in there, that's going to be a highlighter shade. So that's where you could put that highlighter to highlight the area and under your jawline, on your jawline. So you can see it's going to just bring that look in. So can you pop it over to the square shape face?
I can. Whoops. What is that doing? There we go.
Yeah. You were just a little high up there. Okay, so this is if you had a square shape face. Now, some of you that are watching today or watching the replay might be saying, well, how do I tell what shape my face is? Right? So you can see,
Melinda.
You can tell your face if you look in the mirror, and if you drew an oval around your face, like if you imagined an oval, and can you see the majority of your face? That's going to be, you have an oval face. Round, you can tell it's more of a circle. Square, you're going to have that more of a square across your jawline. You'll really notice in your jawline and across your forehead. So when you pull your hair back, like I would recommend pulling your hair back, get a headband on, and look at your face in the mirror. And actually, sometimes what people do is they take a dry erase marker. You can do lipstick, and trace your face in the mirror. So then you can step back and look at it, and that will show you what the shape of your face is. But a square is going to have more of a boxier jawline and little straighter across. Okay. And there's no one right best face shape. I know that the magazines and everybody always say the one we're all trying to have is that oval, but honestly, they are all beautiful. And what I always encourage my customers and the women that I'm working is you should just embrace your beauty and be unapologetically you, and let's enhance your features and what is it that you love. So this is the square shape, and what it's suggesting you do here is you're going to sweep that contour along the corners. It was on square.
I moved it.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, okay. All right. So there's square. I didn't see you move it.
Okay.
So the square, you're going to have it up on both sides of your forehead and along your jawline. You're going to soften that jawline by applying blush in small circles, focusing on the apples of your cheeks. So like right here in the apples. So in order to find that, you like smile real big. And where does that push out? That's your apple of your cheek. That's where you want the cheek color. The highlighter would be up here on your cheekbone, the contour underneath. So you'd only have your blush color on the apples of your cheeks. All right. Then can you move it to the heart shaped?
Yep.
Heart shaped is going to be one where it kind of looks like a heart. You can see that maybe your forehead's a little bigger and it kind of comes down into a point like a heart. And again, absolutely beautiful. With this one, what you're going to do is you're going to do this a little bit of the contour is going to be underneath your chin. So right down in this area. All right. That's to kind of just soften out your chin line. And you're also going to apply your blush to the apples of your cheek on this face shape as well. Highlighter in the middle of your forehead here and back in here on your cheekbones with that contour underneath. You just wouldn't put your contour on your jawline, okay? And then long face is more of it's just longer than an oval, but it's kind of in that shape. I'm kind of surprised we don't have a pear-shaped on here.
Yeah.
A pear-shaped face is really a very popular face too, as your forehead's a little bit smaller and
Narrow, yeah.
it kind of comes, you know how the shape of a pear, and then a little fuller in your cheeks. And honestly, some
I
of the
don't think you
conversation,
contour it up at all at the top of a pear shape,
no,
do
you
you?
on a pear shape, you wouldn't. You would just do on your jawline. I was going to say that honestly, the conversations I've been having with my girlfriends, really, when you have a little bit fuller cheeks and a little bit fuller through here, you look healthier and happier. Sometimes when we get too
Yes,
thin, you get more wrinkles, right?
true. True
So,
story.
happy and healthy, that's what we're going for. So this is the long face, and where you're going to contour more pronounced up here on the top of your forehead and down here on your chin, kind of tightening it up, drawing that illusion into the center of your face. And you would not contour your jaw, your cheekbones. And on your cheek, you would just do highlighter and cheek color. You can see on this model, she's got the cheek color a little bit lower, kind of where you'd put that contour color, and the highlighter up where you'd put the cheek color. So there you go. Why don't you flip back to the oval face so we can show that one.
Oops.
So here we have the oval face, and you can see on the oval face, really all you're going to contour is right on your cheekbones, on there. You're not going to do your jawline or your forehead. You're just going to kind of draw that where your cheeks to give your cheekbones a little structure. So for our guests that are on, or anybody that's on, if you have any questions, we'd love for you to ask them. Is there anything you want us to cover more in depth? Hopefully you can see how simple it really is. I think it just starts with first figuring out your face shape. So my greatest advice on that is sincerely go to your bathroom mirror, take a dry erase marker or the color wash, the Crayola color wash ones, those ones that wash off, those will work. They'll wipe right off your mirror. Actually, I think permanent markers will come off with cleaner too. Sometimes lipstick's a little bit more tricky, but you just take it and you're just going to draw your face. You're going to look in the mirror. Like if I was going to do it here, I would just take it and I would draw it on my screen. Don't do that.
Yeah, you could totally
Don't do that.
No.
Do it in your bathroom mirror so you can wipe it off.
Right.
Or you could do it on you could do it on a window if you wanted. Like you just look, depending on like your reflection in the mirror on this sunny day. Mirror would be the easiest. What am I talking about?
Right.
You're not really listening.
Me?
When I said a window, were you thinking, oh, good Lord, what is she talking about?
No, I heard you say it, but I thought a mirror. Everybody's got a mirror. Use your mirror, folks. You could.
I just caught the glance of my window out the right side of my eye, and I thought, oh, even a window. And then like, a window really won't work because
right, because it's hard to see your.
Yeah. So, okay. So Teresa, I see you have a question. She wants to know if there's a sheet that we can print out for our customers. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I would guess yes.
I think you could actually print this off that we're on this page right now on Color Confident on Mary Kay in Touch, and you could print each screen.
Yeah.
So that you could have that for your clients.
What we did so we would have something that we could screen share is we just went on In Touch and searched contouring. So we've gotten lots of different things from the Mary Kay.
I actually think there is something on our websites as well. So you could direct them there. You might go to your marykay.com website and type in contouring and see what comes up. I bet something very similar to this would be available because there's a foundation quiz. There's so many different tools and tips there. So it's a wealth of knowledge for our customers too.
Our websites are amazing, truly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Teresa, yes, powder contour after powder foundation. If you want to use the cream sticks, I would put the cream stick on before your powder foundation. It's just powder on powder, cream on, because most likely you'd use the primer, and then it would blend a little bit easier. On top of the powder, it's going to be a little bit stiffer, but not impossible. So it's not
Right. I have
wrong.
forgot and put my mineral powder on before and still was able to blend it really well. I just chose to not today, being on camera, wanted it to, but I think it turned out well. I mean, how fast did that come together? We started late and, full face really for a flawless.
Yeah. It's not wrong to do it that way, but it's what's simpler, and that's what we're looking for. And definitely the cream sticks work really great after your foundation. But if you're going to use foundation and then do the powder, I would put my powder on my face and then my contouring. So, and then I blend it out some more. And really the key is blending. Same thing with eyeshadow and any of your products. You want to blend and blend and blend and blend. And when you think you're done, blend again so that you've got it really seamlessly. You don't want to look like you have this cheek color here. Same thing, like you don't want to have dramatic color unless you're going for a dramatic look. And maybe that's more of a, like you're going to a party or some formal event, or you're going to be on camera and you need it, or on stage, and you need it to be really more dramatic so it pops. But if you're going to be with people in person and that, you want it to just look to enhance your features and help you look pretty. So that's what it's all about. All right. I think we're out of time.
Yes. Always goes so fast.
It goes so fast. I would just encourage you, if you're thinking these are great tips, have a party for your consultant. Do a contouring party with your girlfriends. Grab them, get them on Zoom in the next couple of nights or days. It doesn't take long to throw a party together these days when it's virtual, and do a contouring party. Contouring Made Simple. Have some fun with your girlfriends and get some free product. That's what it's all about, right? And and then, or the other thing that I'm not going to just get off here without saying is, maybe you just need to join us and become a consultant and get your products for cost and make money while you're teaching other people how to use it. So we got lots of things, lots of fun things in store. We're going to leave you with tomorrow night. If you are available at 7:30, we have a great opportunity to plug into Lipsticks and Leadership. It is an event that our national sales director and her BFF NSD, Cindy Williams, so Stacey James and Cindy Williams, will be doing on YouTube. Contact your consultant or check here. Actually, we'll post the information on our Rhythms page so that you have the link that you can go to YouTube and check that out. There will be another poll for that. We've got 2 different Google Forms. If you're watching this now or later, I'd love for you to fill out the Google form and give us your opinions on there. And then that's going to put you in the drawing at the end of the month. So what else? Did I forget anything, Krista?
I think that's everything. I think we're getting better and better. We're hitting all the things that we need to tell you. So yes, watch the Rhythms and Routines page for that link, and be sure to join us. Fill out the survey for this, and we'll have another one for you for the specific to the Leadership and Lipsticks and Leadership event.
Right. So. All right, my friends, go have a great, God-filled, glorious day. And if you're in Nebraska, don't get blown away.
Right.
So windy.
It is so windy. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Let your light shine. That's Krista's words.